Hello everybody, I'm with Team HealthBar. So the issue that we decided to tackle was the issue of medical records management. We all know that medical records management can be a constant source of headache for both patients and healthcare providers. But these records contain vast treasure troves of valuable information. HealthBar is designed to help patients keep their data both safe and easily accessible while giving researchers access to the treasure trove of patient data, all while maintaining patient privacy and paying patients for the data that is shared. How much is spent annually on healthcare transactions? And why do I have to take these same tests over and over and over when I go to the doctor? Well, $250 billion is spent every year on simple medical transactions, and 30% of all records are inaccessible when they're needed, hence you have to take the same tests over and over. HealthBar, powered by Hashgraph, simplifies records management by eliminating the need for costly legacy-type transactions. No more fax machines. Meet Francisco. Francisco recently moved from Spain to a small town in Germany. Francisco has celiac disease. He's in pain and he needs care now, but his medical records could be stuck in some kind of international limbo. Now meet Dr. Marcos. Dr. Marcos is Francisco's new doctor. Dr. Marcos needs more information about Francisco's medicines and previous treatments in order to best help and treat his new patient right now. Meanwhile, in the US, a pharmaceutical company needs data for a new drug that it's developing to treat celiac disease. Dr. Marcos was able to pull all the information he needed with the help of HealthBar. Fortunately for Francisco, when he moved from Spain, he brought with him his HealthBar keys. And with Francisco's HealthBar keys, Dr. Marcos was able to quickly access all of the information he needed to treat his patient immediately. No more waiting on faxes and other slow data types. Access to troves of valuable data helps develop new drugs. With access to vast amounts of non-personally identifiable medical data, the pharmaceutical company was able to develop and release a new drug to treat the celiac disease. Great success. Help has arrived for Francisco and Dr. Marcos. With HealthBar's revolutionary method of reimbursing patients that allow access to their medical data, Francisco easily afforded his new medication and even had HBars left over for his new favorite music app, Hero.fm. Help us raise the bar on healthcare record management.
All right, let's go to questions.
So what was it in HealthBar that actually tokenized the data to ensure that it was some data that Francisco did not want to release, but other data that he was comfortable releasing to the doctor or the pharmaceutical company?
So this is kind of a conceptual, more or less conceptual. So we did have some success with the API. There's a lot of pieces to it, but we believe there's a role-based access that we could put in place. That role-based access would then allow different levels of access. So those different levels of access would also carry the specific, so for a researcher, maybe you're just going to get a whitewashed data, but data on celiac disease. For your provider, maybe you need something that's more personally identifiable. So having those different encryption keys, depending on what provider, what role you have, and what you've allowed, would then with those keys together, a smart contract would then pull that information.
Would the doctor need to, I guess, pay HealthBar in order to obtain that information from the patient?
So the idea is the provider would have to pay something in HealthBar, and so what it would do, any kind of access the patient would be doing. So maybe it might not come back directly to the customer, but it may supplement their treatment. It's possible to even sell your data for treatment if you came to that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right.